The Dallas Cowboys now break for 5 weeks ahead of training camp in Oxnard, which we will both be at.
Yes.
And Mike McCarthy just gave his final press conference. Now, he covered a multitude of topics, which we will get into. But one of the most important things was the penalty problem that they had from last season and how he's going to try to fix that.
You know, and he said, McCarthy did, at the end of the 2021 season, that job one this offseason was fixing the penalties. Now, I've added the penalties that are the result of a lack of focus, undisciplined penalties, and silly penalties. Those are my words. He doesn't argue when I use those words in front of him. We finally got around to asking the question I did in the press conference just moments ago, following up on, okay, it's our number one job to fix the penalties. And what I've been wanting to ask for a couple weeks is, great, how?
Yeah.
And I think we've got the how, at least one step of it. Because there was a lot of penalties the other day in the first and only day of minicamp, and McCarthy thought maybe it was because of the protective helmets, the enlarged padded helmet that kind of threw people off. But he suggests to me, McCarthy does, that a solution to the penalties, let's get more referees at more practices. Let's have conversations with them off the field and on about what you want, what you see, and where we need to be. So they're going to use twice as many referees this year as they did a year ago. And then, in addition,
hoping for half the amount of penalties.
There you go. So instead of one group, a referee group, one big time, there'll be two of those. And then they'll have the combined workouts, including with the Broncos in Denver, and that'll be an officiated deal. So more communication with referees on a day-to-day basis for the 30 days or so of training camp maybe helps the Cowboys get rid of the silly, the undisciplined, and the penalties.
I like that.